What is going on, guys? Today we are diving deep into the week of September 15th through September 21st, 2004, talking about what the energies have in store for us. And this week, honeys, is a week that promises major transformation. I'm talking about huge shifts, life-altering moments that shake things up in ways that you could have never seen coming. This week is filled with dramatic endings, bold new beginnings, and sudden revelations that could completely change the course of our lives. And that's because we have the lunar eclipse that's happening this week. I won't get too deep into the lunar eclipse because I have a video that discusses that. I'll leave a link for it in the card and in the description. But this energy this week is all about clearing the path for something new and exciting. So get ready for breakthroughs, bold leaps into the unknown that's leading you to a more, let's say, empowered version of yourselves. And all I can say is hold on to your seats and embrace those powerful transformation, guys. But let's talk generally about how the energy is going to be affecting us, and then we'll move on to how the energy is going to affect each sign specifically. So we're starting with the sun. The sun is in Virgo. This is a time to get organized. Okay, the sun is going to be in Virgo until September the 22nd. All right. What this means is, Virgo energy is all about the little things that we tend to overlook. But if we get to it, that if we pay attention to those details, it can make a huge difference in our lives. So this week is all about tying up loose ends, finishing that project you've been putting off, or cleaning out that messy closet that's been driving you nuts. Think of it like doing a life declutter. That's what this energy is great for. So whether it's work, health, or home, Virgo's energy is urging you to take care of the details that will make everything run smoother in the long run. So let's say you've got a long list of things to do. You've been ignoring them for weeks. Well, this is the week to tackle that list, cross things off, and, get that I feel so accomplished energy going. And maybe you've been, meaning to start a new fitness routine or clean up your eating habits. This is a week that's perfect for taking the step forward and getting things, together with your wellness. So you might find that you actually enjoy the process of organizing things. So, whether it's color coding your bookshelf, kidding, but maybe not. Finally, setting up that budget plan. This Virgo energy is here to help you feel productive in those ways, right? Small wins lead to big results. So don't underestimate the power of getting the little stuff done. Moving on, we have Mercury in Virgo. I'm calling this precision power, right? Because Mercury in Virgo, that energy is the king of clear thinking and communication. This is where things get a little interesting. This week, your mind is going to be super sharp. You'll be noticing every little detail, with the sun and Mercury in Virgo. This is amazing for tasks that requires focus, okay? So it's like your brain is a magnifying glass at this time. So if you got paperwork to handle or a project that requires precision, this is your week to get on it. So think of it as the ultimate time for dotting your I's and crossing your T's. This energy is very good for that. Just be careful not to get too caught up in the nitty gritty because you don't want to spend 3 hours perfecting your grocery list. You know what I'm saying? Right. So this is also a good time to help others with things that, your knowledge that you have. So maybe a friend needs help with organizing their own life, and you'll be that go-to person for that. Got a big decision to make. Now's the time to plan it carefully and make sure every base is covered before moving forward. This energy loves planning. So whether it's a new business idea or just reorganizing your calendar, this is great energy for that. Moving on, guys, Venus is in Libra. Love is in the air, right? Venus rules Libra. And so, you know what that means. It's all about love, beauty, finding harmony in your relationships. So this week, expect relationships to feel smoother, more balanced, and, just full of charm. So, whether it's a romantic relationship or friendships, this energy doesn't discriminate against the one-to-one relationships that we have. So everybody's going to be a little more willing to compromise with this energy, compromise and make things work, and things will work. So if you've been, in a bit of a tiff with someone, Venus in Libra helps you to patch things up. So it's like the universe is handing out, let's get along vibes to everybody, making things easier. Also with the Venus in Libra energy, it makes you want to beautify everything. So are you in a mood to redecorate? This energy supports that. You'll be wanting, more beautified space. So whether it's hanging up new art or just rearranging your living room for a better flow, this energy is perfect for that. If you're working on a project, this is going to be the perfect time to bring in a partner to help you collaborate, because you guys are going to have that collaborative mojo, the collaborative juices flowing. It's wonderful for that. But here's the catch. Don't avoid difficult conversations if you have to have them. Have the conversations. This energy will just make it easier for you to make things, for you to get through those conversations and make peace and find balance. So, be honest, be diplomatic. This energy is great for that. Overall, relationships are going to feel lighter and more fun. Moving on, guys, we have Mars in Cancer. Heart over hustle, right? We're going to be in the feels with Mars in Cancer. So Mars moved into Cancer September 4th. And this is where emotions rule over the unusual, let's say, hustle and grind vibes that we may be happening. So instead of charging with our head, we might find that our actions are guided by how we feel in the moment. So if we're working on a project, but your heart is not in it, you're more likely to put it aside in favor of something that feels more meaningful to you. At this time as well, family and home and your home life takes priority. Maybe you'll find yourself, redecorating your space, planning more dinners and games and just spending quality time with the people that you love. Also, you'll be fiercely protective of those you care about with Cancer or Mars in Cancer. Be mindful, though, that mood swings could be rampant. So if you're feeling out of sorts, it could throw your plans off. So just be mindful of those shifts in your moods. Don't be afraid, though, to take a break when you need one, recharge and come back. Mars in Cancer loves emotional connection. So don't be surprised if you're more interested in heart-centered activities. This energy is here for that, right? Rather than those power moves. If you're somebody that was into that, this energy has you feeling, like I said, in your feels. If there's something you're passionate about, this energy gives you the boost to stand up for what you believe in, especially when it comes to protecting your emotional world. Just remember, though, sometimes the most powerful actions is the one that brings you peace and comfort. So just heads up for that. And now is the perfect time to talk about the emotional roller coaster of the week, the moon transits. So we know the astrological sign that the moon is changing into changes the way we relate to the world and can affect our moods dramatically. That's no secret. And it's important to be aware of the signs that the moon transits through as it influences us. So the moon is going to be going through 4 signs this week, and that's going to be stirring up some different vibes. So let's talk about that. Here we go. The moon is going to be in Aquarius from September 15th through the 16th. And when the moon is in Aquarius, we're all about innovation and breaking away from the usual routine. This is your thinking outside the box moment. For example, if you've been stuck in a creative rut, now's the time to shake things up with new ideas. You'll feel drawn to group activities and working on something that's bigger than yourself when the moon is in Aquarius. So collaborate, brainstorm, and focus on the future, because that's all good for this energy. Personal freedom is good with this energy, so don't be surprised if you find yourself resisting anything that feels resistive or restrictive rather. You may be bogged, let's just, for example, if you're bogged down by routine that just doesn't excite you, it's the perfect time to introduce something fresh, try a new hobby, or work on a cause that's close to your heart. This energy loves radical changes and new beginnings, so it's perfect, perfect time for the lunar eclipse that's coming up. So use it to shake up your life a little if that's what you want to do. Social gatherings and group projects are favored during this time. Think about joining a community effort or organizing something with friends, but remember to balance your head with your heart. Aquarius is logical, but don't forget your emotional needs too with this energy. Now, on Tuesday, we're going to be having the lunar eclipse, and that's when the moon is going to be moving into, Pisces. And so, just really briefly, lunar eclipses and full moons bring situations to a climax. It reveals what's been hidden or unresolved. And, these starry or cosmic events, they intensify our emotions. They absolutely lead to dramatic shifts in areas of life that's impacted by the eclipse according to where it hits in our chart. So just a heads up, we might feel like, we might want to act. This is not the time to act because the eclipses temporarily obscure our vision. I always say this. And so when the eclipses hit, it does make our judgment a little less clear. Do know relationships, though, in particular, because lunar eclipse affects relationships, they're going to be tested. They are going to prompt realizations. This is going to be a period that leads to significant changes, significant breakthroughs, significant endings, significant new beginnings, major shifts. And so this is going to be ongoing. This particular lunar eclipse is very important because it's the start of a new series. So it's the start of a new chapter in our lives on the axis of Virgo and Pisces in our chart. But like I said, I talked deeply about the Pisces lunar eclipse and how it affects every sign specifically in a separate video. So check out that video if you want to see how it's going to affect you. But normally speaking, when the moon is in Pisces, it brings dreamy, imaginative energy, and it's time to slow down and connect with your intuition. That's going to be the theme throughout this series that is going to continue through 2027. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, take these days to rest, to meditate, and to get lost in a creative project like painting or writing or journaling or something. You'll feel more compassionate and in touch with your emotions to those around you. So be gentle with yourself and be gentle with others too. Boundaries might blur a little, so it's important to stay grounded and not get swept away by your feelings. This is going to be a perfect time to let your imagination run wild. I already said that, but it's Pisces, so it's worth saying again. Dive into your favorite book, listen to music, or spend time by the water. This time is favorable for that type of activity. If you've been craving a spiritual recharge, this is your moment. Right? Light candles, meditate, tap into your highest self. This energy is all for it. Avoid overthinking the details. This energy is about flow and trust in the process. Use this time for deep reflection and let yourself dream big during this eclipse. It's magical energy for healing and emotional growth. Okay. Now, The moon will shift into Aries on the 19th and stay there to the 20th. And so this is buckle up energy. When the moon is in Aries, it's go time. You feel a burst of energy and motivation to get things done. So if you have a project you've been sitting on, now is the time to start it. Aries moon loves bold, decisive action. So take advantage of it if you need to start something. This fiery energy is perfect for jumping into new challenges, but just watch out for impulsiveness, especially around the lunar eclipse. Stop, wait, think before you make a hasty decisions. You don't want to do that. Physical activity is a great way to channel that energy. So hit the gym or take a brisk walk to burn off any restlessness if you need to. Be aware that people might be more competitive at this time, including you. So don't be surprised if you feel the urge to prove yourself. Know where the energy is coming from. So, for example, if you've been waiting for the right time to ask for a promotion or to start a new fitness routine, this Aries energy is giving you the courage and that to go for it. Okay. Take advantage of the confidence boost, but remember to think before you leap. This is going to be the perfect time to kick off short-term projects that need results. But again, think before you leap. And we end with moon in Taurus, and that's going to start or is going to shift in to gear on September 21st. And time to slow down, right? Time to relax and indulge in the simple pleasures of life when the moon goes into Taurus. So treat yourself to something cozy like a spa day at home, baking some comfort food, or taking a nature walk. The energy is amazing for that. You'll feel more grounded and steady with this moon and Taurus energy. So it's a great time to focus on practical tasks and long-term goals. This is going to be a moment to enjoy the finer things in life as well. Good food, a comfy blanket, or just chilling out with your favorite movie. Right? You'll be less inclined to rush and more interested in taking your time to savor the present moment, especially if you were on go with that Aries, with the moon in Aries. This is going to be a perfect time to settle in, settle down. If you've been wanting to start a savings plan or invest in something meaningful, now is a good time to make thoughtful financial decisions with this energy. Guys, Taurus moon is all about stability. So focus on creating comfort and security for yourself. And two, life might feel more peaceful with this energy. So take advantage of it. Focus on building something solid and reliable if you can. And so that's the general reading I have for you guys. But stay tuned and let's get into how this energy is going to be affecting each of the signs. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Let's go, guys. Hey there, my beautiful Virgo. This week of September 15th through September the 21st, 2024, this week is all about facing challenges, deepening your connections, and leveling up your life in ways you did not even see coming, Virgo. So let's go ahead and unpack what the universe has in store for you. From the 14th, I know that was last week, but this is a holdover. We have Saturn opposing your sun. So I know that might sound like a downer, but hear me out. This is the universe giving you a chance to level up. You might feel like obstacles are popping up all around you. Maybe work feels overwhelming or relationships are a little strained. But Virgo, Saturn is all about helping you refine your approach. So this is going to be going on for some time. And this week, those challenges are teaching you discipline, patience, and resilience. And trust me, you will come out on the other side a brand new you when this is all said and done. So just imagine it like a personal trainer pushing you to get stronger. Sure, it's tough, but afterward you feel more empowered. And this is your moment to step back, reflect, and figure out how to approach these issues with a fresh, more strategic mindset. You're being tested, but you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors, Virgo. Trust me, without a doubt, you will pass and things will be life will be so much smoother. On the 16th, the moon is going to be moving into Pisces. That is your seventh house, and it's lighting up your house of relationship. This means that your close connections are going to take center stage. If you've been feeling like certain relationships need extra attention, this is going to be your time to dive deeper into those relationships, giving it the attention that you need. You're craving emotional intimacy right now, so don't shy away from those deep conversations with your partners, your friends, your family members, those you have the one-to-one connections with. This is going to be a perfect moment to open up, share what's been on your mind, and create strong bonds. Maybe it's a heart-to-heart over dinner or deep conversations, whatever is your whatever you need to do to feel more connected. The more you nurture the bonds, the better you'll feel, the more secure and supported you will feel. But that's generally what happens when the moon is going into your seventh house. But we have a lunar eclipse that's brewing, that's happening, and that will unfold on the 16th. So I just want to speak generally first, like, given that the moon is opposing you, you might feel like, you want to go a bit more inwardly. Normally, you're ready to take the world, but, you might just want to curl up and just get quiet time before you actually have those conversations with those one-to-one connections that you have. If you've been going full speed lately, then when the moon goes into Pisces on the 16th, it is a good time to slow down and, focus on your emotional needs and figure out what it is that you need emotionally, so that when you do have the conversation, you know exactly what points you need to focus on. You know exactly what messages you need to get across so that you feel heard and that you feel your needs are getting met. But I tell you what, on the 17th, when we actually, we're in the middle of, the eclipse. So you might have been feeling it already. This eclipse, as I already said, is happening in your seventh house. This is going to be happening in yours first and seventh house axis of, bringing your partnerships and your significant connections into the spotlight. It's not going to be easy. Unexpected developments in your relationship may arise, revealing hidden issues or unspoken tensions. You might experience surprise conversations with the partner and find yourself offering support to someone or needing support from somebody close to you. The demands of others, whether in personal or professional spheres of your life, could increase dramatically, requiring you to be more adaptable. This is going to be a period that encourages you to be more attuned to the emotional needs of others in your life, drawing sensitive people to you in your life. And also, while relationships may face challenges, these moments can strengthen bonds if it's handled with care. Otherwise, challenges that come about can break relationships where the bonds were already weakened and you probably had a sense that the relationship was going to break anyway. It's going to be a time to balance your personal needs with those of your partner and others around you. Now is going to be a time that requires more compromise and understanding. This eclipse is going to stir up strong emotions, so allow your feelings to settle before you make any big decisions. Don't do anything abruptly. Wait till you get all of the information in front of you before you make sudden moves. And I would say wait at least until a week after the eclipse energies has settled down, because if you make a decision or move or shift in the middle of that you brought on the middle of an eclipse, it may not be the final shift that you have to make, and it might not be the right move to make. So just wait. As the energy unfolds over the next 2.5 years, you'll gain clarity on how to balance connections and independence in your relationship. So this period definitely is bringing on a new chapter of growth, and it's pushing you toward more fulfilling and balanced connections when it's all said and done after the 2.5 years transiting period is over. Now, if you want to know more, I will link the video for the eclipse and how it affects you, Virgo, in the video card. So I strongly suggest you head out and check out the video. Now, on the 18th, the moon is shifting into fiery Aries. It's activating your 8th house. This is going to be where things get spicy, Virgo. You're going to be entering a phase of fresh emotional beginnings. You might feel the urge to act on something you've been holding back on, whether that's a relationship, a financial decision, or even a personal transformation. Again, I know we're moving into Aries. Aries makes us a bit impulsive. It makes us want to go, go, go. Wait till after the eclipse energies settle down. If the eclipse wasn't in play, I would say go for it, but the eclipse energy is in play, so relax, just chill. Take note of what you want to do, but just wait before you make any decisions. This is going to be a time to let go of emotional baggage, set the stage for new positive emotional patterns. Think of it like a reset button on your inner world. You'll be feeling direct and bold. So take this opportunity to start fresh after the eclipse. Just remember, with Aries energy, be sure to channel it in healthy, thoughtful ways so that your emotional rebirth is empowering and not impulsive. All right. If you're getting any value from this conversation, like and subscribe, Virgo. I do have more energy reads for you. So also, you guys, want to let you know that Mercury is going to be conjuncting the sun on the 18th as well. And so your sun. So this brings you some serious mental clarity as well. Your mind is going to be sharp. Despite the haze that the lunar eclipse is bringing, still wait. You are ready to tackle anything that comes your way. With Mercury conjuncting your sun, this is an excellent time to strategize, make important decisions, and even have those important conversations you've been putting off. The universe is handing you a megaphone. Your voice is strong and your ideas are clear. If you've been needing to pitch a project at work or have a meaningful discussion with someone in your life, this could be a day to do it. Just try not to make rash decisions. I don't know how to, say it enough. Use your mental superpower wisely, Virgo, and you'll see doors open for you in ways you didn't expect. Moon in Taurus is going to be shifting in that direction on the 20th, and this is going to bring a wave of grounded, secure energy into your life. This is all about feeling stable emotionally, financially, and spiritually. You're seeking comfort, and this is the perfect day to enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Maybe you'll indulge in your favorite meals, spend some time in nature, or dive into a creative project that makes you feel good. This is Taurus energy, and it's all about slowing down and appreciating what you have right now. It's going to be a time for long-term planning, especially if you're working toward financial security or personal goals. Enjoy the peace and let this energy remind you that slow and steady always wins the race. While the moon is in Taurus, it is trining your sign, which means you're feeling extra in tune with people. You'll be able to understand others and what they're saying and their needs with more clarity, making it a great day for communicating and sharing your thoughts as well. So, talking to a loved one or addressing a group, your words are going to flow effortlessly and people will appreciate your wisdom and insight. You'll be in a great position to lead with compassion and empathy today. So don't shy away from stepping into that role, Virgo. You've got the clarity and heart to guide you and others through any situation. On the 21st, it's all about love and support as the moon trines your sun. This is going to be energy you've been waiting for, Virgo. You'll feel supported, loved, appreciated by the people around you. This is going to be a day to soak up positive vibes, whether it's spending time with your family and friends. Everything feels balanced, and it's a perfect time to enjoy life. Simple joys. You want to celebrate how far you've come this week, because it's going to be a pretty action-packed week with challenges you're going to be facing, but you'll come out stronger. Like I said, let yourself bask in the love that is going to be surrounding you by the end of the week, because you would have earned it by then. And you've got a week ahead of you now, okay, Virgo, but you are stronger than your obstacles, and you're heading towards something amazing. And so if you've connected in this conversation, put in the comments, I'm stronger than my obstacles. I want to know if this has helped you. And so I know you're stronger than your obstacles, Virgo. And until next time, keep your hearts open and your spirits connected. Ciao for now.